This episode of LeapTV is made possible by Velvet Pumpkin Productions, your #1 choice for all your online video and podcasting needs. Coming up on LeapTV, a branding lesson from Cactus Club, how to get a budget out of your clients, and this week's performance tip, wearing your lucky underwear. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and this is the show that shows you that small, intentional, and consistent actions lead to massive results. Has this ever happened to you? You're in a restaurant and you're eating your food. Your food is okay. It's not good, it's not bad, it's kind of blah. It's just okay. The waiter comes by and asks you, "So, how are you enjoying your food?" And if anyone knows me well, I do not lie, so I say it like it is. And last time I actually just went, it's just okay. I've had much better. Here's what I heard back to me. "Okay, well then, enjoy." And I thought, what the bleep? See, I bleeped myself already. I just couldn't believe what I heard. I thought maybe this person was not hearing me or just did not know what to do with the feedback. Now, recently I went to Cactus Club, ordered my favorite plate. It wasn't actually tasting as good as it usually does. Now, don't start thinking that I'm picky. It just happened that way. I was eating, and again, the waiter came by and asked me how I was enjoying my meal. Now, I did say, you know what? It's okay. It's really not the best that I've had. I've had better here. He offered right away for me to change my plate or get a new order of the same food. And I hate wasting food, so it just didn't matter to me. I just went, no, it's totally fine. I just want to finish my meal. It's totally good. However, what he did is he went, "Okay, then allow me then to give you another one of these bowls next time you come in." And I thought, okay, fair enough, that I can accept. I'm not wasting food. And the brilliant thing about this is that he made sure that I, as a customer, was gonna come back. What's the lesson here? First, you have got to learn to listen to feedback and to be creative in finding ways to solve the issue while getting your customer to come back. That is the best situation right there. Needless to say, this one goes into my book as a brand hero. Now, Leapers, it's time to spark another conversation. I want to know what business or company, no matter where in the world, has delighted you with their thoughtful service. All you need to do is add your comment below this video at leaptv.com. It's a great way to learn, and it's a great way to add traffic to your website, so take advantage of it. Now, before we move on with the show, I would love to take a minute to say a little bit more about our sponsor, Velvet Pumpkin Productions. Danielle is truly the best at helping companies like yours increase online exposure by better communicating what you do best to, of course, increase your client base and ultimately your bottom line. Head on over to velvetpumpkin.com for more information. This week's question is from Lisa Williamson from Victoria, BC. Lisa writes, "I own a small web design company, and my problem is that clients don't know the amount of work, knowledge, and strategy there is in developing a site. It's like they don't understand the complexity of the art and science behind it all. Even though my quotes are fairly low, my clients are often surprised and still find them too high. What can I do to resolve this?" Lisa, welcome to the 3 E's of doing business. Educating, educating, and yes, more educating. You're absolutely right. Your clients do not know how much time, strategy, and effort has to go in building a website. Why should they know that? It is not their industry. It's not their forte. So why are clients so surprised at estimates? The first thing is because normally clients ask for something simple. Just want something simple. So to them, simple means not a lot of money. The second thing is often because they have a number in their head and you haven't actually talked that out of them. So they have an expectation, and it rarely is equaling what your expectation is, because you know the amount of work that goes into that, they don't, right? The key to getting a client to say yes is this. First of all, you need to actually talk about money upfront. All the money talk has to be on the table early in the process. Ask for a budget. Make sure that there are no surprises, and that all of this upfront chat about money, whether it's a scary number or not, is actually getting done early. And the importance here is when you actually write a proposal, first of all, don't ever call it a quote. If you call it a quote, it actually makes it sound about money. It's not about money. It's about showing your value comparatively to your competitor. So if you actually write a proposal with strategies and everything else that you need meat in there, you're actually demonstrating the value. When a client makes it about money, they do not see the value. It is rarely about the money. It is often about not seeing the value for the money. So how do you get a budget out of your client? And this is key. First, you have to actually ask them what their budget is. Most people actually don't ask. You got to first ask. And this is what you'll hear. I don't know what my budget should be. How much would it cost? Please do a proposal and then I'll tell you if it matches my budget. This is what I hear the most, right? This is not how to... Would you go see an architect? And would you go say, architect, please build me a house? Well, the architect would go, well, oh no. If you said, how much to build me a house? That's even better. The architect would go, well, what kind of house do you want? I mean, I can design a house that's going to be worth $2 million, like I can design a house that could start at 130 grand. Really? So the key here is to ask for the budget, and when you hear the I don't know, then you give a range. I have done projects from 5,000 all the way to 50,000. Where would you feel more comfortable in this range? It is impossible for them not to actually give you a range. And then once they've given you a range, it's very important for you to lock that in. So if we were to do this, this, and that, and we answered to your objectives, and we came back with a proposal that ranged between this and this, then money would not be an issue. It would just be other things that we need to iron out, right? You have to really iron that out early on in the process. So ask for a budget. The key is to get a budget range agreed upon with your client before you write a proposal. And by the way, a proposal isn't meant for a client to decide if they want to work with you or someone else. A proposal is designed so that you lock the logistics in. It's not about the decision, it's about locking the logistics so that when you do spend time writing a proposal, you're already working together. So get the budget range, because you know what? They know. If they don't know what they want to spend, they sure as hell know what they don't want to spend. Do you have a burning question about branding, marketing, or anything about business for that matter? Now is your chance to get some free, innovative advice. All you gotta do is click on the Ask Isabel button at LeapTV.com. In return for asking a question, Lisa, you win a 2-month free subscription to MyLeapTools.com. MyLeapTools is a vital business resource with a constantly growing collection of tips, tools, and must-know winning strategies to help entrepreneurs like you perform like never before. This week's performance tip is about wearing your lucky underwear. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm sure that you've heard of world-class athletes that wear the same underwear, wear the same socks, or don't shave before a game. Why? Because they believe that it brings them good luck. It is key to finding your ritual so that it gives you your best edge. Did you know that your results are directly related to your small actions and behaviors every day? So it is key to find what makes you great and what keeps you great. Whether it's meditating, yoga, going for a dog walk, or simply having some time to stop and think and ponder. Most people want results, so what they do is they concentrate on getting results. I say, stop doing that and just take care of what produces results, and you'll see a big difference. That's it for this week's show, and remember that everything you've learned here today will do nothing for you unless, of course, you implement it. So take action on what you've learned here today, and remember that it's much easier to do it than to dwell on it. If you want my help with a personalized one-on-one consultation to help your business grow faster, just click on the link that says Isabelle On Demand at LeapTV.com. Also, don't forget to comment and share your ideas and opinions about this week's show, because we want to hear them. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and you can connect with me via Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Join me again next week for other great branding lessons and other tools to help you perform like never before. See you next week. Coming up on LeapTV, a branding lesson from Cactus Club. How to get a client out of your... How to get a client out of your budget. Yeah. Done? Whoops.
Okay. Whoops.
Thank you.